Music plays a big role in Lagos culture, and countless musicians in this city dream of making it big on the global stage. On this episode, I sit down with the young saxophonist who is making her mark in music. Meet Temilayo, the girl with the sax.
My name is Temilayo Abodunrin. I'm 11 years old. I'm in GS1 and I'm a saxophonist.
Professional? You don't seem professional. That's better than you. Yeah? Well, I realized that she's gifted maybe around the age of 3, 4 because I introduced the piano to her at the tender age and she liked it. But when she was around 4 years old, I realized that the way she picks sound is extremely good. You know, she picks the sound, she pick it in her memory and stuff like that. And I knew that she'll be good with anything that has to do with sound.
I started playing the saxophone when I was 6 years old, although I started with the keyboard when I was 4. So at the concerts where I saw the saxophone, I really liked it because it was shiny, the sound was loud because I like loud instruments. And I told my parents I really wanted to learn the saxophone. So when they got me into saxophone, they also got me a teacher who started teaching me. And since that time till now, I've had different teachers and I've been learning the saxophone.
No. The voice, you know, and everything. Yeah, do like you are playing your sax first. They're already doing the cover. You don't know. You see, that's why I say you don't know. All these things we're doing now will come out in the interview. You don't know, right? There's a more like little music background in the family because when I was young, I used to play instruments. I used to play for the church. I played the bass guitar. I was learning the keyboard, you know, like that. But we didn't get the kind of support that we needed to further push our aspiration into music and stuff like that because at the time, our parents only believe in education, and that's the only thing you have to do. But while I was growing up, I was playing the bass guitar. I learned the keyboard a little, you know, but I had to drop that for my education and, you know, to pursue my other career and all of that. So now is why we're trying to support our own children, realizing that, look, anything can be a career, any form of talent can actually be a career and all of that. And that's why we pushing our children, you know, wherever area they show interest. Okay, give me so zila. On C. No, so zila. No, I need clarity. Okay, let me just say this short story so you can get it right. You know, when I was growing up, we have the liberty of playing around the streets, go to our friend's house, you know, there was security, you know, there was no fear of, oh, where's my child? We live in the community where we can roam around the environment freely, you know, but today, there's no security in our environment. And so we can't even allow our children to walk out of the door. We want to be there, we want to ensure that they are there. So most times, parents are locking up their children at home. So, and the only thing we leave them with is read your book. Read your book. They get tired. It can be very boring and it can be very frustrating, you know. So realizing all of this, we thought to introduce some other form of activities to them, you know, since we can't just let them go out, you know, freely, you understand? So we just thought, okay, let's introduce something to them. And because some of our toys are, you know, she had this kind of toys that are instrumental, you know, kids' toys. You know, and there's one particular one that she loved, which is the xylophone. The xylophone looks like a piano, she plays with it and she could memorize what she plays. And that's when I started noticing that, oh wow, she's good with sound. So at the age of 4 was when I got a real mini keyboard, and then got a teacher who do come around to teach her, and after that she switched to the saxophone, and ever since then she had a different teachers based on what we want to achieve. Okay, can you run it, like run any particular scale, but make it very fast? No, let it come out where I can hear clarity. Okay, go up and down. You need to work on this, you understand? So this is your next assignment, okay?
The things that inspire me to keep playing the saxophone is the support I get from my parents, the acceptance from the people who listen to me outside that like what I'm doing, and I in person love the saxophone because of, when I look at it, I just love it. The different things you can do on the saxophone, like you can play scales, even though you can't play chords on like the keyboard. You can do many other things on the saxophone. And every day I hear new songs and I score them and I think of how best I can play it on the saxophone. And then when I try it, it sounds really nice. And then I put it on Instagram and people like it.
In this environment, let me say, like in Nigeria, I don't think children get the right support, because there are type of a kind of disadvantage for children living outside Lagos compared to children living in Lagos. Children living in Lagos have more opportunity than children living outside Lagos because of the social space. Children in Lagos have so many opportunities, so many events they can actually showcase their talent and all of that compared to children outside Lagos. So imagine if I'm living in Abuja, or I'm living in Kaduna, or I'm living in Sokoto, and I have this kind of talent, but there's no place to showcase that talent. Eventually myself I'll give up, but children in Lagos have more advantage. And then I feel the government also should look into developing children with talent. Every child has a talent. Different is just the timing is different. Some will show early, some will realize their talent much later when they are grown up and all of that. So all that differs, but nevertheless, I feel government should find a way to come in to support talent, in any way. And also companies are trying, some companies are supporting talent these days. We'll see how they support talent on, by creating different type of talent shows and all of that, which is very, very nice. So we hope to see more of companies supporting talent, and hoping that government will also look into ways of supporting talent even from their individual schools and all of that.
When I'm on stage, I don't really feel shy. I'm bold because I feel I started at a very young age when I was 6. So that gives me the courage to just go and see many people enjoying what I do while I'm playing. And also the support that everybody gives me, my family members, people outside, my friends. So I go, perform, and I'm happy. It feels good getting recognized by the people who are already in the music industry, and then they're posting my video, me that I'm just starting. So it feels really awesome getting a lot of love and support from everyone that listens to what I do and that likes what I do.
It feels awesome. It feels good. You know, you realize that the hard work you've been putting in, you know, is paying off. When you see people celebrate your child, you understand what I'm saying? You know, it feels so good. It feels so, I don't know how to express it, but it feels so good, and I give God all the glory.
When I see people dancing, enjoying my music, it makes me feel really happy, like what I'm doing, people are really liking it, and that is what inspires me to do better. The artists, or let me say musicians, that I admire are one, Dolfa, because she's a Dutch saxophonist, and she also started when she was 6 years old. And if she can do it, that means I can do it, because I started when I was 6, she started when she was 6, so it's a difference. Growing up in Lagos is kind of fun, but the only thing is that at times when I'm going for events, I'm always stuck in traffic for like hours, and then I have to still perform. Then when coming back, stuck in traffic again, then at times even the following day I have to go to school. I perfect my craft by practicing at least every day, but if I don't have time, then I can just keep that day. But at least every week, yes, I do practice.
When we practice together, anytime we come for rehearsal like that, sometimes we don't even know what we want to do. So many times we just come together and be like, okay guys, this is the event we are going for. What are we going to do? Then everybody brings idea. We choreo, we shout, we disagree, then we agree at the end of the day. But still we've achieved a lot. We can't even count. We've achieved a lot and a lot of successful concerts and shows.
In the future, I see myself playing in Japan, playing in Canada, playing in London, playing all over the world. So I don't want to be just a Nigerian saxophonist. I want to be a global saxophonist, an international saxophonist, so that everyone can know me and know what I do and like what I do.
Let me tell you something about Temilayo. She's musically good, like musically good. And the one thing is, if you are coming to work with her, you have to be good. Because this girl will dust you. For real, she will. So, if you are coming with one crap, particular musical antics, or something that is not even involved, or something that does not even meet the standard, or what, because what she has is too high. So when you are playing something for her, and she expected you to play something, she will tell you, that's why I love her. You're not giving me what I want to. Yes. Maybe then she was at 9. Now she's 11. 9 years to telling we elders that, bros, you're not playing that thing well. I'll be like, bros, can you hear that? And that's it.
The strength I have that makes me believe I'm a great musician, or I can be a better musician, is that I am hardworking, I am determined to do things that other people haven't done. I am looking forward to getting it done. And also that the grace of God makes a big difference, and I know that it's a gift from God, and that's why I can do it. My goals in life is to be a professional saxophonist, and also maybe even continue rapping and be a professional rapper. I would love to advise the youth that want to play any instrument like me, not necessarily the saxophone, but other instruments. To first of all, they need to know God, the Creator. When they know God, then they put in the hard work, the determination. They need to know what they want to do, what their future plans are, and then follow up to it. And if they're still young like me, they need the support of their parents. So parents should please help their kids with the necessary things that they need, maybe a teacher, the instrument, or the necessary things that they just need to fulfill what they want to do.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes of With Love from Lagos.